Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And yesterday I started my Who is the best player in each MLB franchise's history playlist. I'll have them all again in playlist. You could check them out going in alphabetical order. Previously did it NBA, NFL, and NHL as well. They're in playlists as well. So yesterday, Arizona Diamondbacks. Today, we got the Atlanta Braves. As you can see, the Atlanta Braves have a lengthy history with a whole bunch of different names. 149 seasons of play in the big leagues. They've won 4 World Series, most recently in 2021, but also 1995, 1957 as the Milwaukee Braves, and 1914 as the Boston Braves. Actually, won in 1892 as well when they were just known as Boston. But anyhow, about 3 years ago, I did my MLB Mount Rushmores by teams, where I attempted to name the 4 best players in each franchise's history. So before I name the GOAT of the franchise, I've just been revisiting them, seeing if I'll make any changes. And the Braves have one of the best Mount Rushmores for sure. So many guys who didn't quite make it that I'll name shortly. But in alphabetical order by last name, Hammer and Hank Aaron, one of the most prolific power hitters the game has ever seen. The Mad Dog, Greg Maddux, a 3-time Cy Young winner with the Braves, won 3 straight from 93 to 95, won a total of 194 games over 11 seasons. Eddie Matthews, extraordinary third baseman, hit 493 homers in his time with the Braves, also leading the league twice in homers. And then Warren Spahn. Spahn pitched 20 seasons with the Braves, winning 356 games, winning a Cy Young in 1957. Again, ridiculous. Some of the names that have to be left off. Of course, Greg Maddux, when you think of him, you also think of Tom Glavine and John Smoltz. Chipper Jones, another very notable omission. We also got Dale Murphy, Ken Nichols, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman, and Phil Niekro. At the end of the video, I'll name some active players who maybe can make the Mount Rushmore, although it's going to be very challenging, or at least be an honorable mention. But in the end, as good as this Mount Rushmore was, the best player in Braves franchise history is Hammer and Hank Aaron. Not even much debate with this one. Again, Maddox incredible, Matthews and Spahn incredible, but Hank Aaron, one of the game's all-time great players. Again, played 21 seasons with the Braves. About half of them with a little more than half of them with Milwaukee. The rest with Atlanta. Altogether, he hit almost all his career homers with them, 733 of 755. His last 2 seasons were with the Milwaukee Brewers. Won the NL MVP in 1957, and he also finished third an incredible 6 times in NL MVP voting. Even won 3 Gold Gloves 3 straight years from 1958 to 1960. Amazingly, every season from 1955 to 1974, his last 20 seasons with the team, he was named to the All-Star team. Let's take a look at his season-by-season numbers via his baseball reference. This is his time with the Braves, and you'll notice bold ink everywhere for Hammer and Hank, as for his time with the Braves, had a .310 batting average, 733 homers, 2,202 RBIs, 2,107 runs, 3,600 hits, 600 doubles, 96 triples, 240 stolen bases, and walked 3 times more than he struck out. 944 OPS, giving him a OPS plus a 159 according to Baseball Reference. He was worth 142.6 WAR in his time with the Braves. Bold ink everywhere. Led the league in homers 4 times, doubles 4 times, RBIs 4 times, hits twice, runs 3 times, batting champ twice, led in slugging 4 times, OPS 3 times. Just an incredible career from the guy who was the home run king for a lengthy amount of time until he was surpassed by Barry Bonds. Aaron is still second all-time with his 755 career homers against 733 of those with the Braves. He is also the all-time leader in total bases, 6,856. Again, his RBIs, 2,297. And extra base hits, 1,477. And again, the majority of that was done with the Braves. Also third all-time with 3,771 hits. Aaron was a World Series champion with the team. Won the World Series in um, come on. 19. Why is it not? 1957. I thought so. Just wanted to make sure. 1957 won the World Series and performed very well during that World Series as he went 11 for 28, so a 393 batting average, 3 home runs. Hank Aaron, again, as good as this Braves Mount Rushmore is, he has to be the GOAT of the franchise. Let me know in the comments if you agree. I'm sure most of you do. Let me know if you agree with the Mount Rushmore. Of course, very tough to pick the third baseman, whether it's Eddie Matthews or Chipper Jones, and of course Glavine and Smoltz. Now, again, as I mentioned, with all of these, I'm going to take a look at the active roster, decide if anyone has a chance to overtake the GOAT. Make the Mount Rushmore be an honorable mention. No to overtaking the GOAT. Probably not for making the Mount Rushmore. Probably the best case would be Ronald Acuna Jr., who is a former, who won NL MVP in 2023. Problem is he's had some injury-shortened seasons, which is going to affect probably his total numbers by the time he's done. A guy like Spencer Strider looked incredible, but he missed much of last season after needing to undergo Tommy John surgery. Max Fried is actually a free agent after the season. We'll see if he remains with the team. Austin Riley, a bit of a down 2024, but has looked like the next great third baseman for the Atlanta Braves. Michael Harris Jr. was the 2022 NL Rookie of the Year. And then, that's about it. But yeah, I don't foresee any of them making the Mount Rushmore again, as good as this one is. And when guys like Chipper, Smoltz, and Glavine can't make it, and Kid Nichols, who was one of the game's great pitchers during the infancy of the game. But anyhow, stay tuned for tomorrow. I will be doing the Baltimore Orioles. Probably will be doing Baltimore Orioles. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video. Hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.